wanna find out what's in your heart. If it's all your soul desires, just tell me what you really want and what you need. Before I give you anything, I wanna be your everything. Yeah.
Elegant need, the elegant seed, the elegant feed. Honestly, you manage it, please. Flourish the seed of adoration, handle with ease. Your body's a tease, that's no joke, please take heed.
What you say? I want you, baby.
What's on my mind?
Babies.
I want kids, good credit, a nice crib.
Woo!
Who go good with our vision, with opposition. That's a given, we won't fade, you gotta listen. I want more than big thighs and big eyes. What's your goals, what's your dreams, I hope you lie. Within truth, got kindness, I never shy. From the pressure of being loyal, I never toil. With resentment, I'm so profound, I got commitment to the life of being whole. This is my goal, to love you right and be the best, I never stress.
Girl, I love the way you do your hair. And I love the stylish things you wear. But the truth, I wanna know about you. Yeah, I mean your body, yeah, caught my eye. The love you get is no surprise. But the truth, I wanna know about you. I wanna be the one who makes you laugh, makes you cry. I wanna be. I wanna find out what's in your heart. And fulfill all your soul desires. Just tell me what you really want and what you need. Before I give you anything, I wanna be your everything.
He who controls images controls minds. Confused as Confucius takes my eyes and verbalize. My intentions are pure, GMO approved. Pressure pure, Michelle Obama approved. This is altitude. With me is motivation, love, and gratitude. Tonight if I was your man, hypotheticals. Some just play their part, I don't know what position. They blackball me, baby, we a Bonnie and Clyde mission. First thing you ask who you was over the table. Married, getting divorced, they just had a hell of a label. Dinner the next night, imperfect off the wine. I got to know you, you seem the king in my eyes. Excuse me, the people who prayed on my demise. Baby, held it down, and to me, it was no surprise. I feel pure love, no disrespect to her. But word to God, ain't taking them to my next slide.
And I love the stylish things you wear. But the truth, I wanna know about you.
Hey.
I mean your body, yeah, caught my eye.
Yeah. Hey, check it out. Man, listen. He who controls images controls minds. That's Confucius' words. And I bring that to y'all today because I'm learning that what's been going on in the world is people trying to control the narrative. And we have to learn to control our own narrative. You choose what you want to respond to. You choose what you want to show people. People are going to show what they want to show. They're going to draw their hands. But one thing we also have to understand in the United States of America, when you're an American and you standing on the Constitution and you are African American, so you standing on your 14th Amendment. Yeah. When you're African American and you standing on your 14th Amendment, so that includes you now to all of those others. Yeah, that's why things had to be amended. Because at one point you wasn't included, but now you are. So now that you know you are, if you're included in the system, why be an outcast of it? There's no reason to be. No. You know, and I love this. You know, I shot a show the other day and I was telling Miss Martina how grateful I was and how big it was gonna be and blah, blah, blah. And she like, ain't nobody paying me no attention. God got all the attention on my lady now. Miss Martina, they got all the attention on her now. And I'm saying that because it's important to look at now. It's important for us to see that, you know, they do anything to try to damage the image of a person. It's the same thing they did to Martin Luther King. Yeah, they said Martin Luther King wasn't great because when they found out he cheated on his wife. Everything he did for black people to become a part of what we would call Anglo-Saxon society. Everything he did for African Americans to move over in there, to have that name African American instead of the word nigga. Yeah, to have that name African American, that was the term Dr. King wanted to go with. So to have that term, to try to create his connotation, Dr. King took the time to create his connotation. So y'all don't realize when you got people putting their stamp on the world, man, you better be a part of that. Yeah, sometimes you're gonna feel like a lot of things happening is your fault, and they probably is. Yeah, you got to acknowledge and say, dang, what's happening to everybody around me is my fault. What the heck is going on? And then you start understanding that things ain't going like they should be going. Things aren't being what they used to be. Yeah, you gotta wake up. Well, what I mean by waking up? We all been asleep lately. No, not. Hey y'all, I'm doing a y'all see I got kids now. I don't know what everybody else got. Hey, I'm doing a live. Calm down, calm down. Yeah. No, see, but that's okay. I got children's. I don't even know what I was singing, but we're gonna get back to it. Y'all have to understand, at this point in the world, they're gonna demonize anything good. Anything. You need to do your research. You need to do your homework. You need to read. Stop looking at what they put on the TV. That's called MK Ultra. Look it up. Stop looking at all the MK Ultra. Stop looking at all of that. Read. Get some documents. Do some real research. And you'll start learning most of the things that they've been sitting out here doing to us is wrong. No, it ain't a conspiracy. No, it's simple facts. If you know the law, you can live a certain way. You know, that's why I tell people I don't break the law. I stay out of trouble. That's why I run for office. That's why I'm stepping out there now. Because I used to be nervous and I didn't like the attention that came with it. But I've understood that at this point, everyone's chasing me and giving me the attention. So I may as well take the attention and point it towards the people that needs it. Yeah, that was a mission that I did. A couple of years ago, I told myself, man, if I got all this attention on me, what can I do to help people if people don't want to help me? Well, I knew when I went to help people, people would try to take away the people that I was helping. So they'd come in and help them and offer more resources if they wouldn't work with me, but they would work with them. Now, there were a lot of people who took the bait, but there were a lot of people who were loyal. So I have learned, and we have to learn, that you have to stand loyal with those people. You have to stand loyal with the people that's gonna stand with you, not through the money. Yeah, understand if your attorney just want a big stack of money that don't make sense to you, more than most people make in a year, fire them. You don't want them. No, you can get you a couple of paralegals. They're gonna be cheap and they do all the work for the attorney. The attorney just got the big name because they had more money and took out more student loans. Did y'all know the student loan that's being forgiven right now? The reason Biden wants to forgive it, it's actually not the lower class citizens who are paying all the taxes, right? Right? It's the, it's the upper class citizens who have taken out all these student loans, who have doctorates, who have law degrees, all that stuff. It's those people. It's not the people who dropped out of high school and went to work, and went to work at a factory. It's not them. No, it's not them. See, we have to start doing our research. Do your homework. It's a cultural thing now at this point. We hear something, somebody says something, and we just run with it. Y'all gotta do your research first, because then you look stupid in the end. You know, for me, I'm a long-term person. I'm a person that when I make a decision, I want it to stick. I want it to stick. I want it to stick. I don't want to flip a switch. See, most people, they can't control themselves. They get frustrated. They get bothered when they're dealing with confrontation. Did y'all see how Miss Martina handled that the other day? Look good for the internet. Look good for the internet. Sound like she had a good time when I talked to her. She called me smiling on the other end of the phone from ear to ear, thinking she done some hard time. She thinks she thinks she finna get a real prison party. Miss Martina, you ain't went nowhere. Yeah, you back out here with us. Yeah, you ain't went nowhere. You ain't getting no prison party. Cause you know, you bring that up. People celebrate a person coming home from prison better than they do a person getting a promotion at their job. I know that for a fact. You know, that typically comes with hate. Yeah. Culturally, if a person gets a promotion, we're not even gonna celebrate them. We're gonna be jealous. Yeah, our culture, that's what we're gonna do. But if a person comes home from jail, we'll throw a party. We'll get everybody. We can't get all the kids together for a birthday party. But if somebody come home from jail, somebody come home from jail from shooting and hurting somebody in the neighborhood, from selling drugs in the neighborhood, we'll throw a big old party in my culture. I don't get it. It don't make no sense to me. We celebrate coming home from jail harder than we celebrate promotions. I just had to drop that jewel, you know? And I'm saying that because we need to get uncomfortable. And it's okay. It's okay to get uncomfortable. We have to start understanding these conversations need to become normal. Some people may not speak at the tone you want them to. Some people may not have the correct verbiage, but they're giving you the best they can. Don't be a smart aleck to them. Let's try to understand. Let's understand just as much as we judge people for what they say. Let's understand the same way. Let's put a little bit more effort into understanding. That's why I can deal with people when they're irate or upset, like the police officer the other day and all of that stuff. I can deal with them because I understand that they've got something against me, right? They've got something against me I don't have. I don't know why he told Martina he looked up my record. I don't know why he told Martina he looked up my record. I don't know why. He said, yeah, if I had a felony, he would have arrested me. Why would he want to arrest me? I'm a father, a coach. In my community, I paid mines. I did my dues. Why he want to arrest me so bad? You know what's crazy? That same police officer, I tried to file a police report with him. He wouldn't file a police report. And he made me sit there for hours. The moment I called the chief, is the moment he cleaned himself up. Just like the other day, the moment I called the chief is when he decided to randomly find out somebody randomly told him Martina had a warrant. You know, now with that being said, we've got it recorded with Martina's lawyer explaining to her the process and what's going to go on. Absolutely. Even the lawyer says, hey, I don't know what's going on. Martina's lawyer says, I don't know what's going on. But, you know, Miss Martina, she trying to go have a good time and hang out and meet some new friends. She had to go in there and be a celebrity, you know. So she wanted to go to jail. That's how I kept telling her. I said, you keep on saying, you keep talking about jail. They're going to take you to jail. You know, don't put that in the air, you know. So, but anywho, my point is imagery, y'all. He who controls images controls minds. Don't forget that. And just because there's a picture, it don't mean a person might not be hurting behind it. Just because the picture beautiful don't mean a person might not be hurting behind it. Come on, y'all. Like, think about it. Think about it. A fine of $500. Go out and spend 9, 10 bands on an attorney, not to include all the traveling and everything else. So say $12,000 on an attorney. So now you go out and you spend 12 bands on an attorney, and your attorney knows this against your First Amendment rights, says they don't have a case. And now you get a dismissed charge, but now you got a picked up state's charge. Your attorney knew it wasn't the case in the first place. He says it. But now it's come to another charge, and your attorney say, I want another 20 bands. I want another 20 bands. No, he just trying to get some money out of you. He trying to milk you dry. I know what. You say you with the coalition. Who is the coalition? Everyone always talks about the coalition. Who's the coalition? Oklahoma Coalition Against People Abuse, Michael Washington. He has a group of people that will facilitate and help you get through your case. Lawyers, not even just from here, from everywhere around the world, that all work together for justice in the United States of America. And they all doing it for no money. And I'm not saying that you can just hire these people and you might not be able to hire whatever. I'm simply saying that if you need someone to protect you and you only got $30, you need to join the coalition. If you only got $30, you need to join the coalition. Don't join the NAACP. No, don't join the NAACP, join the coalition. Because when you join the coalition, then you're going to be able to speak to people freely. You're going to be able to speak to people and get a different perspective going. Because right now, what's happening in the world is there's a spiritual fight. And there's a lot of crooked people on the inside, so you never know who you're dealing with. So even when you're showing up at your best and being honest, they're showing up with their devilish deeds. Yes, and they will try to manipulate you to fight, to yell, to curse, all of that. Those are all devilish deeds. And it's a part of your karma to be able to get past those things. Yeah, don't pay attention to what a person say to you, long as they don't do nothing to you. Yeah, a police officer put his hand on me. He put his hand on me. We just got to go platinum. Absolutely. Nobody should put their hands on anybody. But there are cameras for that reason. That's why now I keep a body cam. Keep a body cam. Use your phone. We need to fight back, but you fight back by being a professional, by being an upstanding citizen, staying out of trouble, by holding others accountable, but also being accountable for your wrongdoings, because you're going to make mistakes along the way. You say, oh, I apologize. How can I fix it? If people offer you a chance to fix it, you fix it. If they don't want you to fix it, you step away. But we have to understand that they don't control the narrative. They own it. They got the money, but the internet's free. Yeah, the internet's free. So they can post whatever. That doesn't work in court. Social media isn't real. Social media isn't real. Social media isn't real. So you can put up whatever image you want on social media for you can get social media props. And it looks good to win the media war if it feels good. If you want to win the media war, I don't want to win the media war. I want to physically change the world in real life, real philanthropy. Real philanthropy. Absolutely. We have to start understanding they don't control the narrative anymore. No more. If we work together and we constantly hold each other accountable, you know, Martina was talking about her picture being posted. I said I wasn't putting nothing up yet. Da 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 da. She's like, no, absolutely. I love everybody sharing it. I share other people's stuff. They should share mine. I love it. Isn't that fair? She said, I talk about everybody. I want them to talk about me. That's fair. That's fair. And we want fairness, right? Excuse me, do y'all want fairness or equality? Because they're not the same. Because if you want equality, then that means that me and you got to do the same things. And if our anatomy isn't the same, that's not fair, right? You see what I'm saying? So we want fairness. We want what's right? Because in every situation, it's going to be different. Some are going to be 60-40. Some are going to be 50-50. Some are going to be 80-20. But we're going to do what's fair. We're going to sit down and have a conversation and figure out what makes my heart tinkle and what makes your heart tinkle. But we shouldn't be running around thinking, oh, you got to do this. No, it doesn't work that way. What works best for the both of us? Yeah, I don't want to give that up, but I tell you what, buddy, if it'll keep a problem from being between me and you, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I don't want that to happen, but if it helped, that's how you create change. That's how you create change. You don't stand down. No more standing down. We're going to stand up. And y'all stay motivated.